everybody. We at the Lead Warzone podcast. Welcome to the island, man. It's Trey Jefferson, your boy himself. Introduce the podcast. I'm gonna be hosting today with my boy Bub, my boy CJ, and my brother Bob. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Oh damn, we go to me.
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Bobby. I'm just pretty much everything behind the scenes, man.
What's going on, y'all? This Moneyline CJ, you feel me? One of the island's finest.
You already know who I am, man. The man with the plan. Bub, the original. I'm
Yeah, we
behind the
know you.
scenes. Working with my boy Trey, my boy Bobby with the Warzone, man. What they do?
This the team, man. This the team. This the official first podcast today. We gonna introduce the basically the layout for next month, man. Moving forward, we gonna kind of switch things up and get into like the original plan. It ain't to just do ones every week, so we gonna get into like basically having a story behind League Warzone versus just booking matchups every week. So we want to introduce today. We wanted to introduce the League Warzone official draft. So what is the League Warzone official draft, Bobby? What's the League Warzone official draft
All right, so
from your point of view?
pretty much basing off what my brothers done said. Now, if I'm wrong, I need y'all to let me know.
No,
this,
this is
right?
your point of
Yeah,
view.
this my point of view. So we starting off by picking team captains. We got one captain per team. We got 4 teams, 4 players per team. So with us having those players, they're gonna introduce the 2v2, 3v3 settings. Cash prizes. You got cash prizes that you can get. These will be the teams that'll be playing against people from out of town. You know, your YouTube matchups and everything. So, for example, CJ, we got CJ on. CJ could pick anybody that done participated in the island. Anybody that done played. So all you newcomers, y'all find your own ways of getting on. But so look, he picked a person that play on the island. He got his 3 people. Let's say we got one week. CJ want to introduce. I'm gonna just throw a name out. We got him, Ant Thomas, Trey. If he want Ant Thomas and Trey to play a 2-on-2 against Team Dio or whoever it is, Dio put his 2 players out. They play their 2v2. Depending on the dollar amount of that game, it goes towards that cap limit. And letting y'all know the cap limit, what we do, 1,000?
1,000,
We gonna
2,000.
stick
We
to.
ain't come. We ain't agree to another.
So we just gonna, so we stick to just
Bandit, we gonna
1,000.
go 1,000. 1,000 flat, man.
That cap limit is $1,000. So you can't go
$1,000.
past that 1,000, but you can get money took down from that 1,000. So if CJ played Dio, that game worth $500. CJ win, it ain't gonna go over that 1,000. CJ gonna be capped out at that 1,000, but Dio then drop down to 500. Now Dio then got an opportunity coming back.
Let me correct you. No.
Go ahead.
All
Am I
teams
saying that wrong?
start. All teams
Start at 1,000.
It's capped out at 1,000, meaning that's the maximum.
That's what I just said.
So from the maximum, you wouldn't be working down. You got to work towards the maximum. All teams starting at 0.
Okay, so
So to get to the
you
1,000,
I know,
you
but
can cap at 1,000.
Okay, so you ain't- so
what
you're
he's
not
saying
starting
is
off
we gotta
at-
earn too.
Yeah.
So
We
you're
gotta
not
earn.
starting off at.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we started
Okay.
at 0.
So I
but
got
the
that
main
wrong.
cap is
Throughout the
1,000,
4
you see what I'm
weeks,
saying?
throughout the 4 weeks,
It builds up to 1,000.
yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
At the end of the month.
So okay, let me ask you this then, for everybody who want to know. What if CJ feeling bold one week and say, "Dio, I want to play you for 1,000"? Can that game happen?
I mean, if his team agree on it, he could do that. But my thing is, if you lose, the loser is eliminated for the month.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically like if
Not
I was
necessarily,
if
but
I was to do that and that was to happen, like we would be eliminated for the month, so we wouldn't get nothing. Like, you
That's-
know what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
it.
basically, so
Don't even
it's
do that
like-
to yourself.
But you still can go negative too.
Smoke
Don't
Hey,
crazy.
even don't
Hey.
even do that to yourself,
y'all
bro.
can go negative too. So
That-
It
go
is a
negative,
possibility
definitely
that
go
that can
negative.
happen. You feel me?
Definitely
Like
go
that
negative.
could happen amongst other people.
that's
You know
like
what
one of them Hail Marys, like
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, that's like
negative
you know,
500. Fucking play me for 1500.
Hey,
Fuck
get
you.
in real quick. I gotta get out. I gotta do this
You
for
gotta
the
take
team.
it back, huh?
That's a straight Hail Mary
But
right
what's
there.
your point of view of the draft? What you think? How you?
My
what you
point
get
of
from it?
view on the draft, we gonna pick 4 hitters. They gonna compete every week with their own team. Again, like my boy Bob said, cash prizes. We gonna switch up. So like one minute it might be CJ might play Dio in a 1-on-1, and then his other 2 players on his team gonna play in a 2, something like that, and so forth and so forth. That's pretty much my point of view on the draft and how things gonna go. Working with these 2 cats mainly, bro. Like a lot of stuff gonna switch and change, so just be ready for it. What it is, the Warzone.
Let me ask one more thing. So, is it at the end of the month? Is it that the team with the lowest amount they off, or like how is that working? Is this like a competition type thing? You get what I'm asking, right?
So let me give my point of view. My point of view of the draft is
'Cause
like,
this might help out right here.
yeah, I think it is. So my point of view of the draft is just basically picking. Right now, it's basically picking our favorites. It's in me, Bobby, and Bub hands to pick our favorites from the island based off what we done seen so far. So, and then it's in their hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer in our hands. Don't ask why I ain't make the team, who on the team, hot team. It's no longer in our.
You all
The
on the
first
captain.
picks is in our hands. The rest is on the captains. If they believe you, they go watch the film. They see everybody who played on the island, so it's in their hands. So, and with that, and the cap, as far as the cap, everybody start at 0, and I wanted to avoid that. I probably want to do what 300 max a week. Like the main event gotta be for 3.
Okay, and that still go towards that $1,000 limit.
Right,
we was
right,
talking about.
right. Cause all 4 players gonna play,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think if all 3 play for lose for 300, how the you know what I'm saying? How the
yeah, it's gonna be
fourth one only get to play for 100.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that's fair.
That
You know
ain't
what I'm
fair.
saying?
I get that.
But I feel like if all of them play for 2, now they want a revenge week.
Mm-hmm.
They down 800. Oh yeah, let me CJ like I'm playing for 3 next week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let Trey play. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get out this hole. So I feel like 3 give them enough. Okay, we lost. We was in the hole 8, but 3, 6, 9, 3 weeks we crawl back. We'd be up a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Just give them room to crawl back out the hole without jumping. Just like I would play for 1,000. Like,
So these team captains, I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta be a shitty team captain.
yeah, the pressure
You
on
pick
that
up
shit.
if you pick up 3 niggas and all 3 of your niggas lose in the same week, that's just
Yeah, that's
fucked up.
crazy. With you losing,
But
like,
teams
that's
is
crazy.
loaded.
Like,
That's the thing with
but yeah,
this.
teams can be
Teams
loaded.
is
I
loaded, bro.
know,
This
but
draft
still.
is loaded. From the
Teams can
people
be
that
loaded.
it played, this draft is loaded, bro.
Man, okay,
And
that
This
means
draft loaded.
that means
And
that they gotta
then,
make a smarter
okay,
decision.
for the newcomer. Okay, so it's only like we saying. So it's 4 teams. That'll be. We
16
do.
and
We
16
gotta
in
do
total, right?
2. I want to do at least 2 from each team. That'll be 4 match. What's that? 4 matchups.
If you do 2 for each team, if you do ones, yeah.
4, maybe 5 matchups. Involving the teams, and then that's the newcomer spots. So it's still spots for newcomers. We are putting in play an entry fee for newcomers to skip the line, man. It's 1,000 people waiting to play, so we just gonna put You know what I'm saying? You could play probably $50 for a main event game. Y'all know the main event games go last. Y'all know it's the biggest game in the crowd. You gotta pay for that. It come with more than just playing in the first game for $10. You know what I'm saying? It just
Mm-hmm.
varies. So you can pick your spot. You can play. It will be at least three. I want to at least put three. That allows six new people a week. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To knock out some of all these new people. So that at least three spots for new people, and then we have our four captains battling out in the main event spots. But like I
Okay.
said, if you put in, contact one of us. Oh, I'm trying to go main event spot next week for 500. It's still available. We still money line island boys. Like,
Sure.
come on, come on, holla at us. You know what I'm saying? We switch the schedule just for you. You know what I'm saying? Bring that 500. We need that. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna go towards the team. You feel me? You can
Mm-hmm.
so if CJ be like, I don't want to play him, I'm gonna send Trey out there. Trey Pop, you know what I'm saying? Bring that 500 back to the L, 1,500. You know what I'm saying? Towards the grade, towards the end of the month. End of the month, money, highest money, 800, 900. If you get the 4,000, go to the captain. The captain busted it down with his team. As we all know, it's levels to bench warmers to starters. So I don't know. All captains might be different. Some might pay equal. Some might pay lower, higher. Me, I'm paying low to highest. But that's just me, and I'm not a captain. Moving forward, so this will be in play for next month, man. And introducing that'll be the 2v2, 3v3 setting. Could be, okay, say Aunt Thomas challenge Equan, and Equan say, no, you gotta play me and Bub, and be like, okay, cool, I'm bringing Trey. Now we got 2v2, you know what I'm saying? That's 2v2, but like I said, I want that's only one game from your. You get what I'm saying?
From
That's
your
one
team.
game from your team.
Mm-hmm.
I need two games from each team, so you can set up
Whether it's
another 2v2, or you can
three
set up
v three,
a
one.
1v1 and let somebody sit out the week. However you do it, that's between the team, the captain. Not in my hands. Putting it all on the captains, but we need two games from each matchup, 2v2 to 3v3. Our 2v2 and 3v3 setting will be completely different from any other platform from
Mm-hmm.
what I didn't see. I don't know if you seen it, or you seen it, but I seen continuous ball, play off the rebound, teams losing because they can't rebound, playoff crowd. The 2v2, 3v3 setting for the Warzone will be set up like the 1v1 setting. So it will be one shot 2v2 with a 18 or maybe I want to say 20-second shot clock. You feel me? 20-second shot clock,
20 seconds.
one
That's
shot
good.
2v2. 3v3 we go 30-second shot clock, two shot, second shot go to 14. But that's a lot. So it might just be one shot 3v3. I might gotta go one shot 3v3 to make everything just everything, and stop all the confusion down the line. Stop all the clock not being on point, all that. So we gonna go one shot and dead. We not playing to get 1,000 rebound games. Pass it out, kick it out. We going one shot, dead, meet me up top, recheck, everybody
Recheck
guard
every
up.
Mm-hmm.
We guarding every possession. We're not doing that. Throw it to the three, take it around, throw it back late. We not playing that ball. We playing defense on the island and real basketball. So one shot, next possession, make it keep ball, and we just gonna put the 20, 20, 20 on the threes. We gonna go 30 seconds. On the twos, we go 20 seconds. Shot clock. I don't feel like that. That's
No,
valid.
that's
That's cool.
valid. That's valid. That's
And we
valid.
start that next month. Next month. So let us know if y'all interested in betting on yourself on these 2v2s and these 3v3s. Man, find some contenders. Y'all do it like that. It's still three spots available every week for newcomers, man. If you ain't played on the island, still a spot for you on the island every week. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing changing with that. We just switching up the main events, basically the main event games. Now, let's get into this draft, man. I got the first round pick.
Yours truly.
Second, him right here. This nigga ain't getting drafted. But listen, you hear me? Like, I was just gonna lay it out there, man. With my first round pick, you know who I'm rocking with. Man, it started different. We ain't talking about how it started though. We talking about how it finished, man. I'm going with CJ in the first round, first pick, man. I'm gonna go with CJ. I got CJ.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Hey, so listen.
I go CJ.
You know I be
man.
having
It's
to be
proven.
smart though. You gotta
proven.
be real strategic with these draft picks. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go with one of the. It's levels. I'm going Equan. I'm drafting Equan.
He talking about levels.
It's
So
levels.
listen, so listen.
I have to.
He
I
said what
respect
he
that.
said.
I respect that because unlike some people, he stuck with his original pick.
Stick
Right.
I can't go against
For
the
everybody
grain.
who don't know, this was my pick right here first.
That's his
See, that was
brother.
my pick. So you know what? It's cool. You
Truth
know, you
be
got it.
told, though, I never switched.
Oh no,
My
you
pick
didn't
is out of
switch. Your,
town.
I
your
was gonna
pick
say the
left.
situation had changed where he had
Okay,
to.
Nick,
But that's
we ain't
cool.
talking
The,
about that.
the nigga stole my pick. But you know, this is my brother though, and I love him. So you know what? You got it. My pick, Dio. I got Dio for my pick.
See, Dion, that's crazy because he ain't pick you. He's like that. Now everybody got to
Hey,
ride with who they
hey,
want to ride with, huh,
hey,
Dio?
see,
You know, since they want to do it like that.
So,
They want to do it like that.
Hey,
Now
time out.
everybody ride with who they
that's
are.
cool.
Dion ain't get drafted.
Look, that's cool because he took my pick first. So of course I gotta.
Yeah, I know.
What I gotta
Listen,
do?
it's a gang vote, man.
Oh my God.
On this fourth
Shoutout.
captain, man, due to inactivity and professional duties overseas, man. We all agreed that Jalen Scott was gonna be the fourth Island boy, but as the work got put in and things changed, I think we all agreed on.
Shout out to my boy in the TBL too, Scotty Killer.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
shout out to
so listen.
Scott. Still an Island
Listen,
boy,
so listen.
man.
Sir,
And
so
with the
Scott, I ain't gonna lie.
draft,
Hold
we
up.
forgot something. We forgot something with the draft, man. It's a draft every month. This guy ain't just on top. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
just Team CJ.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can snag that next month. It's
'Cause
always
dude really-
available.
he
It's
really
always
is
available. You feel me?
It might just
ain't
switch
never.
up. I don't know. It might. Shit, you probably gotta get a 500 game in
You know what I'm saying? Something like
Try
that.
your luck.
Come snake the captain spot, man.
Yeah.
Drop the nuts, man. Come
So
take
listen.
a nigga's spot.
So
man.
for this fourth person, let's just do it like this. We both put out two names, right? Everybody put out two names apiece.
No, just say you
And
say.
the common two names that we get, we go from there. Cause I got my two names
I
already.
know who
and
I
everything.
picked though.
Who would you pick?
I ain't gotta say two
Oh,
names.
my
That's
God.
all I'm saying.
Okay, who is your pick for the fourth?
I got Trey.
Who is your pick?
Excuse me.
Mine?
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
Tay White.
You what?
So
Hey,
first off,
hey,
hold up,
hey,
did you say we
my-
want
hey,
majority
listen,
group
I'm
though?
saying-
That's why I asked.
He
That's
said-
why I
I'm
asked.
talent,
Look,
talent
That's why I
wise.
asked.
Talent wise, that is a great suggestion, but
It is.
So what we going off?
the work put in.
Okay.
He wanted
Oh,
one.
so he
Yeah,
talking about like
so-
our body of work.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, he played on the
So
island,
look,
so
I'm
he is a
not-
valid pick.
No, I know, but that's
He a
his
valid pick.
that's his suggestion. Though.
That's
So
what I'm
you got
saying.
Tay White as your suggestion. You ain't got to you ain't got to switch it. You ain't got to switch it. You got Tay White.
Who you got?
I ain't
Trey.
gonna lie.
I just said
Trey, I know
because
Trey was the fourth. Trey was my fourth
he
one.
three and my thing
No,
is I
because
feel
we got
like
somebody
Trey
else
had
on the
the,
island that's 3-0.
You.
We do. We definitely do.
who
Mr. Hurt.
He ain't 3-0.
who.
Oh, I
He
forgot
just
he
lost.
Nah, he lost
to
to Trey. He
Yeah.
lost to Trey.
That's why I said
Yeah,
said
no.
Trey because
Trey
Trey got the hardest route. Bro.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
He do.
He knocked Mel off. Mel tough. He ain't got a winning record, but
I
Mel
mean-
is tough in that little guard, bro.
And technically, he 3-0.
Who?
Trey is 3-0.
No, he
Trey 3
So we
and
talking 3-0.
Nah, Trey
Trey
three
is
Trey 3 and 0.
3-0.
He 3-0.
3 and 0.
Mel, Breon, and this
Ace.
last Ace.
Ace.
He be Ace.
Okay.
But that's my thing, like that. Just name that. He beat Breon at the top of the
At the
top,
top of
3
the
and
game.
0.
At the top of his game.
And he beat Ace at the top of
At
the
the top
top.
of his game. On me.
So like, You know what I'm saying? That's why I go Trey, bro. Like it was just
If
I,
we going
I
based
feel
off
like
that, then I'm gonna have
schedule
to think Trey.
difficulty and his record. Like I don't even think like besides CJ, everybody want to play CJ, but I don't think Dio road to 3-0 was as hard as Trey's.
Okay, so
The
Dio
only
had,
thing I said
Dio
Dio
had
bumping
Tez
the
week
hole
1, right?
was
He had Tez week 1. Week 2 was Tough T, right?
Yeah, T.
Yeah, tough T.
And he just had
I
that.
think that's his
Who
hardest
was
game.
3? I
3 was
Duck. It was
Duck.
nobody in the
He
gym.
break 'cause he
Duck, yeah.
had got the injury. He had hurt that leg.
It was nobody in the
Hey,
gym.
Oh yeah, he was
got
hurt.
he
He
hurt
was
his
hurt.
Achilles.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Tough T damn near was as tough as one.
Tough T, that's the battle right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give it. Hey, I still got Dio.
No, but I feel like besides Tough T, just being like his roughest matchup head to head, I feel like Tezo gave Dio the biggest.
No.
run for his money.
But the thing about Dio is like all Dio games was like he had to win them. He had to like take them out
Because
their
of him,
mouth. You
though.
see what I'm saying? Because they was
Because of
all
him,
neck
though.
and neck.
With the Tezo week, it was fatigue.
No, all his game. Hold up. No.
He
I
couldn't even
can't
breathe.
let you
hey,
do
that
that.
was his first.
I can't let
He
you do
couldn't
that.
even
He
breathe in
Only-
Tezo
He
game, so
didn't-
he had to do
Like I said,
that.
the only one he really didn't was Tough T.
He
how
walked
many
Tough
touch-
T
Yeah.
I
down.
was gonna say, nah, he killed Tough T.
He just walked that
He-
down.
He
He
hit
did,
shots,
he
though.
did.
That's my
He
thing.
did.
Him
He
and
just
Duck was
walked
like
that-
neck and neck.
They
As
wasn't
he
neck
took
and
off.
neck.
Hell
Hell
no.
no,
He
he
was
went
so
off
off.
What
of
was the
Duck.
score?
It was like what, 15-7?
But my thing
Yeah,
with
like,
that
I don't know-
is
I don't know
though.
why I thought Duck had
He
like
went
12.
he went
No,
off
see,
on Duck.
look, my thing with Duck though,
I thought he was up there though.
Duck feel like he played bad, and I'm gonna give Duck this. It is
He went out there giving too much respect.
that's his first game on the island,
But he
bro.
was still went out there giving too much respect.
That's why I
Yeah,
said
it is
like
his
that's
first
his
game
first
on the island,
game,
too,
bro.
yeah.
Like so, I'm telling him, you might have been watching, but you wouldn't understand it. You
Right.
still was looking at it as, oh, these niggas playing, I be doing this, I do this. You know what I'm saying? Check it. Like you ain't take the time to study and understand the game. And CJ do that in the game to where when we was out of town, I had to tell him like, you ain't even studying the game. You know what I'm saying? You so focused on, man, I'm finna stop this shit to where you getting beat. You know what I'm saying? Or saying I'm finna stop this shit. Like, let him stop himself. He ain't doing shit. Take a step back, you know what I'm saying, and understand what's really going on, which was the first step. And CJ make the adjustment. We walk out of there, the man don't score no more. We walk out of there, you know what I'm saying? We gone, money line C. So it's like, you gotta understand it, bro. And I feel like even the people that won 1-0 come back different. Like, oh no, I get it now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
even the ones even the ones that start off losing their first game
Facts.
coming back.
Yeah.
Because hey, another one this gonna highlight Tay White. Look at Tay White first game he played. Granted, he played CJ. That was a tough
CJ.
one. No, listen to me,
Tough.
though. Hear it out.
CJ.
He played CJ first game, right? Tough game coming in. He didn't even look comfortable really like that. He straight up first off the couch, basically. That game against Q, Tay looked way more
He looked
comfortable.
way more comfortable.
That nigga made his adjustments and came in just like, yeah, like you said. Like you said, he understood it
But
and
look
he
at
came
Q,
in
too.
like, Q is another
You
example
came
of
back
that.
with a whole different pace.
Yes, Q is another
Yeah.
example of
I
that.
feel like
Except
once
that
you
whole game.
understand it, you gonna be the best you can be out there. Whether it's the wins or it's not that. It's about being the best you can be out there. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's the
Anybody,
reason-
So
I just watched somebody go 15-1 on the legend. Ray John, he went 15-1 on the
yeah.
legend, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I say, bro, if you just hitting shots, you just hitting shots. It's your day. It happened in the game of basketball, bro. So don't get caught up in the wins and losses. You only can be caught up in if I play my game. And 9 times out of 10, people lose on the island not playing their game. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the reason
You
why-
invite somebody. How many people we invited expected? Like, oh, he gonna play strong.
Hey, and that's the reason. Hey, Bug, that's the reason why I say I pick Trey.
So look,
Because if you
alright,
look
so
at
we
Trey,
going back on
since
that with
game
you gotta pick with
one.
Trey. So alright, since we just laid all that down like an honesty. Alright, so I'm gonna go Trey too, only because look, that game we played, Breon, like the adjustment, you gotta think like that game got he was trying to look nice out
Yeah.
there versus when it got touchy, he switched his whole game up.
He adjusted
I'm gonna
that.
play big now. I'm gonna be
I can do
big.
that.
I can do that. I can do
He
that.
been
So
playing
okay, I'm gonna
comfortable
take
since
Trey
he
because
stepped out there.
he make the adjustment.
Since that very first week he stepped out there, Trey
He
been
been
playing
looking comfortable.
So the fourth captain will be Trey. Trey, man, Trey, big dreams, Trey, man. Shout out to Trey,
Shout out
man.
So shout out Trey. I ain't gonna lie.
He put the work in.
He definitely did.
He grinding, bro. He grinding. He out there though, and he out there. Like when I seen another thing I like about Trey, when I seen him a matchup, he don't say who this is or what happened to the other matchup we talked about.
He just take it and go.
I'm there.
No, boy, he just
You know what I'm
take it
saying?
and
When
go.
I told him he was supposed to play, I think somebody, and then Breon told me he wanted to play him. And I said, I'm like, shit, Breon 3-0, you want this game? He's like, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, versus I sent it to some other people, and they like, I gotta play him. He 3-0 right now.
Yeah.
He want, you know what I'm saying? He 3-0, like, he a fan favorite type. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you want to play or you don't. You feel me? He never gave me that, bro. Like, oh, this is what I'm playing. Let's go.
Let's do it.
So let me get your opinion on something else.
And he ain't crying to my reps, bro.
There's gonna be something that
He ain't crying to no reps.
I ain't gonna lie. That's
There's gonna be
one.
something
That's
that
one
you
person
think.
I haven't seen
mama.
that
He
just.
get beat up the
He
most.
hasn't.
Mama,
He hasn't.
Listen,
He
now
can get
that's
his
one
ass
person
whooped.
I haven't seen that just like outlandish, like even just a little. You know how motherfuckers be like,
Get out of
hey
character.
ref, damn, come on.
Nah, he
Nah,
He don't
most
do
he
none of
the
that.
most he
Bro,
gonna do
he
is
don't
he
do nothing.
most he
Like
gonna
even
do,
me,
he gonna
I'm
give
be
him a look.
like,
That's it.
even me, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
hey,
he'll
ref,
get
hey,
five.
listen,
He'll just turn
like,
and look
feel
at the
me?
ref.
Come on
and
now.
then
Everybody
he
just
back-
shake his head.
Yeah, he
CJ
back there.
back
gonna
on
be
the
like,
Listen, I ain't gonna. Hey, tighten up.
tighten up. You feel
Tighten up.
me? But
But
Trey,
listen,
I'm telling you, bro, he
good.
just play ball and he play it right, bro. You gotta respect that. I ain't gonna lie. He got a nice. He got a nice game this week though. I want to see this week. Breon back on the island this week.
Hey, so,
Yeah, so what y'all
this what I
gotta
was
say about the
thinking.
returning
So
people? How y'all feeling about the returning people that's coming back?
hold on, before y'all answer that though, like so.
I
with the
want
format,
his opinion on this.
So
Go
look, with
ahead.
the format,
I want his opinion on
like,
that one.
so we picking ourselves, right? The teams. So
Moving
listen.
forward, let me clear this up.
No,
Shit,
no,
he finna
I'm
say
out of
something
it now.
crazy.
I don't got nothing to do with the draft.
Yeah, because
I
hey,
pick who I
I
pick.
gotta say this too, cause y'all threw
I
my
gotta
boy under
look.
the bus last
Yeah,
time,
that's
man.
So
crazy. I
listen.
ain't gonna lie, that was crazy.
Bub, it's Team Quan.
Dio.
Team Dio, I am Team CJ. We all are Team Trey. So, man, that's on them. Like, from now on, bro, he pick it. You know what I'm saying? Next episode, y'all know his first pick. Tune back into the next one. He gonna announce his first pick. We going same time next Tuesday. Same time next Tuesday. Tap back in with us on the podcast, man. CJ gonna announce his first pick, and we will get some of the other island boys either live in the building or put them on the screen.
But they'll
And
be
that's,
here.
and that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, should we wait until after this Warzone
Of course.
and have them come up here and pick with me instead of me just picking, then they picking? You see what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be, I wanted to be
everybody
like
to be here.
you see how y'all
Right.
just picked?
Yeah.
I wanted to be like that.
Hey.
So you feel
Ah,
me?
Yeah, hey, y'all gonna have to
I
tune
wanted to
in.
be
See?
like that because I
I
don't want to
know.
be like I don't
Like
want
I
to be
said,
like
they
I got my
love it.
first.
We
That
just
shit,
gonna we
I
just
don't
gonna do it like
know.
this, just like you said. Y'all gonna have to tune in. We ain't saying nothing
Yeah.
else about that.
Yeah, you
Y'all
got
tune in.
Yeah.
Y'all might catch the rest of the Island Boys here.
As
Y'all
y'all can
might
see,
not.
man, CJ always know what's going on, man. You gotta come back next Tuesday, same time, man, to find out what's going on. We're gonna let y'all know next Tuesday, same time, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in with the podcast, man. It's Trey Jeff.
Checking out on the island. Your boy Bub.
It's your boy. Learn for a fee. You know, Moneyline C. You feel me?
Moneyline C, man. We ain't doing
Man,
too
Bobby
much.
out here, man. We checking out.
Let's do it.
Alright.
What's going on, y'all? This is Chris over at the Mill Clothing Company, home of the customs. Come on in here, get anything you see in store or on our website. Our address is 2000 North Farwell, so y'all make sure y'all pull up. We are home of the customs. We're gonna make anything you see unique just for you. So make sure y'all pull up.